I'm Grace.
So let's get started.
I'm a recipe blogger, family-taught home chef,
Cheers.
Cheers.
iPhone-only photographer, and proud New Englander.
One of my favorite dishes growing up was sun-dried tomato pasta. Sun-drieds have that intense, sweet tart flavor mixed into pasta with grilled chicken, toasty pine nuts, fresh basil, and a touch of cream. I don't think I could ever grow out of loving this one. So of course, you don't need to add any chicken into this sun-dried tomato pasta, but if I didn't put chicken into this pasta, the husband wouldn't be happy. He likes the protein. So I have some chicken cutlets here, and chicken cutlets are just thinly sliced chicken breasts. And to this, I'm just going to add in some balsamic vinegar and a little bit of olive oil. And then I'm gonna just seal my bag up again. And I'm just gonna give this a nice little massage just to marinate the chicken. And you can do this ahead so that the flavors really absorb into the chicken, or you can do it right before you put these on the grill. You can also bake your chicken, but grill marks on chicken you can't beat. Let's go grill this. So I can't say I'm much of a grill master, so I need Rico, the grill master, to tell me what to do.
High heat, 3 minutes aside.
3 minutes aside, high heat for the chicken cutlets, and he told me to put the chicken this way. So that's what I'm doing. 3 minutes. Quality assurance. Oh, look at this chicken. I'm gonna set it aside. I did a little light prepping this afternoon. Let me show you what I prepped. I chopped a sweet onion and minced some garlic. I toasted some pine nuts at 350 degrees for 3 to 6 minutes, just until they were golden. Then I picked some fresh basil and drained and sliced my sun-dried tomatoes. While you're chopping and your tears from cutting onions have paid off, we're gonna assemble this pasta now. So I have a big pot here, and to it I'm going to add in some olive oil, and then I'm gonna add in my onion and my garlic. Just throw that right in there. And I'm just gonna turn the heat on medium, and I'm gonna just let this go for about 2 to 3 minutes, just until you sweat the onion off and get that rawness out. Our onion and garlic are looking delicious. So that means it's time to add in our half and half. You can use heavy cream in this, but it's going to be a little bit more luxurious and rich. I like half and half because it's kind of just the perfect happy medium. It's gonna give you that creaminess without being crazy. And then I have a little bit of tomato paste, and that's gonna play really nicely off of our sun-dried tomatoes. A generous crack of salt, and lots of black pepper. I love black pepper in this. You can also use some hot pepper flakes. If you prefer, you can just use hot pepper flakes or pepper, or both. So I'm just gonna stir this all together, really get that tomato paste incorporated into your cream. And then I'm gonna turn this mixture to like medium low. And while this is just heating to be warm, you don't want it to be bubbling and boiling, but until it's just warm, we're going to add our pasta into our boiling water. I use farfalle. You can use penne, you can really use whatever kind of pasta you like. I like short pasta for this, as opposed to like spaghetti or something like that. So while our pasta is going, I'm gonna give it a stir every few minutes. And I'm also just gonna watch over our light cream sauce here. Make sure it doesn't go to a boil. We just want it to heat through to warm, then turn it to very, very low until your pasta's done. Perfectly al dente. So what we want to do is just reserve a little pasta water, just in case we'll use it. And then I'm just gonna get my strainer here, my handy dandy strainer, and strain my pasta. And I'm gonna put all my pasta right into my pot with that cream sauce. And then I'm going to add in my sun-dried tomatoes, my pine nuts, they're all nice and toasty. My chicken, can't forget about that. Look at that. And one of them just fell on the floor. I'm sure Eric will eat it later. And then a handful of fresh basil. And then I'm just gonna mix this all together until it's nice and combined. I'm just gonna add a splash of pasta water. You don't need to add a lot, but it just really plays nicely off of that beautiful cream sauce. I'm gonna add a little handful of Parmesan or Parmigiano Reggiano cheese. Ooh. And we are all set. Look at that. I can't say this is my first bite because I've been eating this for the last 10 minutes. It is so good. Lightly creamy. The sun-dried tomatoes add that sweet tart. The grilled chicken. Check this out on tastefullygrace.com. You won't regret it. And I did a little light prepping this afternoon for this